Yo, what is going on? We are back for another EMF weekly update. Here we go into week 12. Game of the week, the Browns versus the Cowboys, and Callaway is going to catch this over two receivers. The Browns would end up dominating this game, taking the 41-17 victory. Here the Cardinals looked like they were going to be able to pull out and get their first victory of the season as they get this nice wide receiver run for a touchdown, but Le'Veon Bell would take over, breaking that tackle on an amazing run, and he would dominate throughout the rest of the game as the Jets would end up taking this win 31-21. Going over, we have the Pats and Chargers, and James White ran all over the place, going in, going out, making him miss, swerving around, getting in for a touchdown right there. And then he would get the ball back again as the Patriots would come out, run all over the Chargers defense and dominate and win this game 42-35. As you see, we got Chiefs and Broncos, both teams at the top of their divisions looking to make something happen, and Dalvin Cook was able to do his thing all game as he ran all over the Denver Broncos defense and was able to pull out the victory this week. We got the Bears and the Colts in a very high scoring game for sure, as the Bears came out to play. He's trying to make that extra push for the playoffs, but we don't know if he's gonna get there. Tariq Cohen makes an amazing play here as he's gonna do a nasty little spin move, and his speed will take him to the house. Touchdown Bears. They would win that game 52-36. Going over to the Ravens and Eagles, Lamar Jackson would hit him with the nasty broken ankles on that play. Ravens would end up throwing, making great plays the rest of this game and winning it 32-25 against Eagles. And now here we go to another top team in the NFC. New York Giants came out. Saquon Barkley did his thing, did juking all over the place. They take that game 28-3. We had a very close game here, one of the closer games of the week for sure, as the Jaguars would take on the Lions. Nick Foles early is going to throw a dot to Westbrook. He would not be able to get there with the user pass, but Stafford would end up throwing 2 dots of himself, and they would end up taking this victory late in the game. Stafford was able to be clutch on 4th and 12 and throw a great pass, and they end up taking that 17-14. Saints and Packers, neither team really looking at a playoff spot, but they still enjoy those little victories here. Close game, but the Saints would end up getting that fumble, and Kamara would run it in for his second touchdown of the day as they would win that game 24-17. Now we got Dolphins and Raiders, both teams trying to get a push for that AFC wild card, and he's going to throw a nice pass here to Kenyon Drake for a touchdown. They would take the early lead for sure. Here, Raiders trying to get his offense going, bombing one deep, thinking he can get, and he just can't get it over that cornerback. And this play is not over as he would take this to the house, 98 yards, pick 6. Dolphins would end up winning this game 38-20. Now we got the Texans, one of the top dogs in the AFC. He's going to bomb this one deep to Fuller, and he's just going to catch this over 2 people easy. Watson would end up finding his man DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone for a touchdown, take the 10-3 lead, and then later in the game, Lamar Miller would get a nice hole, and he would make it happen as it would go all the way to the end zone. Texans win that game 20-3. Now, with the surprise of the week, Jameis Winston is gonna lead this Bucs team to a great game over the undefeated Panthers. As you see, from the start. Robinson's going to get open on that outer area, and then Devin White, he is leading the league in interceptions, I believe, as he's getting one every couple games there. He's going to set them up for nice little field goal, 3 points, and they take the early 10-0 lead here. Panthers trying to get this offense flowing. They're going to end up getting 3 points from that, and we're going to have a 10-3 ball game early here. Winston dropping back, bombing it to Mike Evans, and he's just going to run over both of them as he is too big, being at 6'5". It would set up a field goal, and they would take the early 13-3 lead before the half. Panthers are trying to make this game closer, and he's going to throw a pick six. They needed to get that offense going. They needed to not do that, as they're going to go down 20-3 with 2 minutes remaining in the half. Here, he's going to bomb one deep, and on the streak, Samuel is going to catch that with the rat catch, getting in for the touchdown right before half. Here we got Winston dropping back, trying to find somebody open, and Verrett is going to get that pick six right back, as just like that, in a matter of 40 seconds, this is a 20-17 ball game. Here he's trying to get something to happen, trying to make a play, and it would be a fumble, but it would end up getting overturned, and the Bucks would end up kicking this in the 4-3 points to take a 23-17 lead going into halftime. Now they would come out of the half and go 3 and out, not able to do much, and Panthers would get a nice return to set them up great for their drive. Here he's dropping back, trying to find a receiver, and gets a wide open Samuel again. That guy was open all game. 4th and goal, trying to get in. He does not, as the Bucks make a goal line stand. They would end up having to punt. And back again, Moore would catch it back in the red zone for the Panthers. 4th and 2 again. He's got to make it happen. Devin White's right there, and it wouldn't be a pick, but they do stop him on 4th and 2 again. Both times they were able to go for it, and then both times when the Bucks got the ball, they had to punt. Here, Devin White makes the play, the deflection, and Bunting would catch the tip, as they would end up winning this game 30-17. Panthers get their first loss of the season. They had the rookies balling though, as quarterback had 305 yards, 1 touchdown. He did throw 4 picks, unfortunately, and they did give up on those 4th and goals. If he just kicked those field goals, it would have been a tie game, but you never know what happens. Bucks end up taking the victory. That is gonna be it for this week's weekly update. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got playoffs coming up. Be ready to see who's gonna make it in the next couple updates. Make sure you're checking in, subscribing, and that is all. Appreciate y'all for watching, and we're out. Peace.
Sir. Yeah, what's up? How I feel about EMF? Let me tell you something about EMF. The best motherfucking football league in the world. Alright? We don't bullshit. We play all our games. Top 100. You get X Factors. And we got a motherfucking super ass, cool ass commish. Get in my car and go home. EMF, the way to go.